Yeah. Alright. So, first things first, look at the hair. Okay, I get bored, alright? I get bored looking in the mirror at the same thing, especially if my hair won't cooperate with me. So, I tend to punish it by cutting it off. Wow, that sounds a little barbaric, but I do it. And it makes me feel better until a few days later where I go, oh, I don't know if I like it, I want it back. So then, I cut it off either some more or I just sit there and regret what I did by cutting it off. Oh well, take it or leave it. That's my new haircut. And that's how it's going to be. Because I don't want to cut any more off of it or else I won't have any hair. Let's see. Oh, so I'm back from South Dakota. Things I have learned. I don't like bugs. I know, I'm a crazy person, but Seattle has made me weak in the bug department, and I hate them. Oh, and I went back to Rebellion, and there's bugs everywhere, and they ate my face, and they ate my everywhere, and they bit me places that it makes you feel a little like violated. I don't like these bugs. They don't know boundaries, There are just certain boundaries as a bug that you should just not cross, and they like to cross them. So they're not friends with me anymore. I used to think, oh look, a great big spider, that's so beautiful. I guess I'm still okay with spiders, but they're not really bugs, so it's fine. But this is just a horrible place. My cat's freaking out. I think he sees a bug. Anyway, let's see, what else? I learned that I do not hate Vermilion as much as I thought I did. I had a lot of, very frustrating memories from that place. Very frustrating. And for a long time I thought I'd get stuck there forever. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's just a really, really small town. Sort of like, you feel like you're you're a fly living in a Coke bottle, and you can't get out of the Coke bottle, but you're so happy. Why would you want to? But you really want to. It's a conundrum. Anyway, so I went and saw my sister and my baby nephew, and it took all my strength not to shove him in my uterus and make him mine. I hate hormones. That's the one thing about being a girl that guys would just never understand, is that urge that makes absolutely no sense. You don't want it, your rational mind is saying, why would you do this to yourself? And the other's like, I want it! I must have it! Ah! It's disgusting. It's a disgusting thing. Bad. Another thing. I'm not so much about a cinnamon crunch or cinnamon crunch toast or toast crunch, whatever. Just because I'm more of a life girl. I like to eat life. It's just cinnamon life. I think it's about the same as cinnamon toast crunch, but they had a sale. And I got a whole shitload of these boxes of life. And I figured you couldn't have too much of life to eat. Yum, yum. And we don't have any milk, so I can't pour milk in it and eat it that way. So I have to eat it dry, because it's yummy that way. There's no milk here. It's sad. What else? You were talking about these things you found out about yourself, or no, not that you found out about yourself, but these people should know about you. Wow, it just makes me go, wow, you haven't changed at all. But about you being a chameleon, you are good at just about everything you set your mind to. But I've got to say, I'm sure there are things that you'd rather not do. I know you're pretty laid back, but I'm really sure there's things you'd rather not do, like wipe ass for a living. I think you'd look at that and go, why? I mean, if you had to do it, I'm sure you'd be the best ass wiper in the world. but I don't think you would get so much pleasure from it, I guess. Anyway, I do know that you really want everybody to love you. That's a pretty human thing, but I think some people have it more than others. And I think it gets hard when you're so busy trying to get other people to love you and love you so much that they would do anything for you, that you forget that those people need to be loved the way they need to be loved and not how, I don't know what I'm saying, but I recently had a problem with somebody who we realized that we love each other in very different ways, and the ways that we need to be loved were not being met because that's just not how we worked, and it was kind of frustrating. And I think that happens a lot, is when we realize that the way we need to be loved is not how it's being met, and we try and love that person so that they'll love us the way we need, and their needs aren't getting met either. That was a rant that came out of nowhere. Fun. I'm eating life. Nom nom. Good job on the TV and the thingy, the screen, so no more bugs for you. Ooh. I got bit right here. I don't know if you can see, it was a great big mosquito bite. I felt like, kind of looks like maybe I got shot in the head a little bit, but with just like a BB gun. Things. Anyway, Vermilion, not such a bad place. I do, however, hate that there was only like 2 computers in the whole damn house, and both people that had the computers were very possessive of them, so I couldn't spend all day like I usually do playing with my YouTube or checking my email or anything, so that really sucked. But it's okay, I'm over it. I found out I'm going back in like 6 months. I don't know if that's a good thing yet or not, but I can't help myself. I need to see my nephew grow. Like, I'm hoping to start him a trust fund. I'm not exactly sure how to do that, and we went to the bank to ask, and those douche monkeys were just, she was seeing a client. I understand that, fine, see a client, but she dragged it on. I swear to God, she like left, and they're like sitting in there for like 20 minutes while she went and got a cup of coffee. I am not kidding. I was so pissed off. And then she comes back and finally lets them go, and then she comes out, she's like, it's 5. So, and I've been waiting there since 4, okay? So, she's like, it's 5, so I guess you'll just have to come back later. I'm like, great, bitch. I hate you. Yeah, I was not happy because, this is my last day there for a while, and I want to get a trust fund started for him, but I don't think she knew what we were talking about anyway, because when I asked the, people up at the desk, they were like, who does that? It was crazy. Anyway, I only have like a minute left because I just like to ramble. It's been a long time since I've been on here, so I can't stop myself. I should be quiet. Okay, I'll do another one, I guess. Okay, and you do one.